Hey, welcome to World Alert Updates. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The morning of November 26, 2025, broke cold and clear over Yokosuka Naval Base. The first rays of sunlight painted the harbor in gold, casting long shadows across the water and illuminating the silhouettes of ships at rest. The warship JS Abukuma, its gray hull gleaming in the crisp morning light, was moored at the pier for its final mission under the Japanese flag, a moment both solemn and historic. Onlookers gathered, naval personnel, government officials, and media, drawn by the significance of the day. The air buzzed with anticipation, every eye fixed on the ship that had become a legend in its own right. Sailors in crisp uniforms moved with purpose, performing final checks with quiet reverence. Each step was deliberate, a tribute to the years of service and the memories forged aboard the Abukuma. For the Japanese crew, this was a day of farewell to a ship that had served as a guardian of their shores for over 3 decades. Emotions ran high as they reflected on countless missions, storms weathered, and friendships formed at sea. Nearby, officers from the Philippine Navy watched intently, their white uniforms a stark contrast. They stood at attention, aware that they were about to receive not just a vessel, but a legacy. They were about to inherit a ship more advanced than anything in their current fleet, a leap forward in capability. The Abukuma represented new possibilities, a chance to strengthen their own maritime defense. The atmosphere was a mix of quiet sadness and palpable excitement. For some it was the end of an era, for others, the beginning of a new journey. The Japanese sailors prepared to say goodbye. The Filipino crew prepared to begin a new chapter. Both sides understood the weight of the moment, united by respect and shared purpose. This was more than a transfer of hardware, it was a statement of alliance. The ceremony underscored a commitment to mutual security and cooperation in uncertain times. The Abukuma was becoming a bridge between two peoples, a symbol of deepening friendship in the Indo-Pacific. Its decks would soon echo with new voices, but its spirit would remain unchanged. The ship's legacy was about to cross borders, carrying with it stories of courage and service that would inspire a new generation of sailors. For both navies, this day marked a turning point. It was a rare moment when history, tradition, and future ambitions converge on a single deck. The Japanese crew's pride was matched by the Filipino crew's anticipation. Both groups stood tall, aware that they were part of something greater than themselves. The Abukuma's watch was ending in Japan, but just beginning for the Philippines. Its mission would continue, shaped by new hands and new horizons. The transfer was a powerful gesture in a region facing shared challenges. It was a reminder that unity and cooperation are vital in maintaining peace and stability. As the sun rose higher, the ship stood ready for its new mission. The future beckoned, full of promise and responsibility. The world watched as history unfolded at Yokosuka. Cameras flashed, capturing a moment that would be remembered for years to come. Two nations, once distant, now stood side by side. Their partnership, forged in trust and shared values, was now embodied in steel and spirit. The Abukuma was no longer just a ship, it was a symbol of hope and partnership. Its journey would inspire others across the region. A new dawn indeed, for both navies. As the light spread across the harbor, it signaled not just a new day, but a new era of cooperation and shared destiny. The official ceremony began just before noon, with the flags of Japan and the Philippines fluttering side by side in the gentle breeze, a vivid symbol of unity and shared purpose. Dignitaries and sailors stood at attention, the air thick with tradition and meaning, every face reflecting the gravity of the moment. Speeches were brief but heartfelt, echoing across the deck. Documents were signed, marking the official transfer and sealing a new chapter in maritime cooperation. The rising sun was lowered from the Abukuma's mast for the last time, a poignant farewell to decades of service under the Japanese flag. As the Philippine flag was hoisted, a wave of pride swept through the Filipino delegation, their eyes shining with hope and anticipation. For them, this was more than a new ship. It was a new era of national defense, a symbol of progress and strengthened sovereignty. The sailors stood taller, aware of the responsibility they were inheriting, ready to uphold the legacy entrusted to them. Japanese officers looked on, proud of the months spent training their Filipino counterparts, knowing their expertise would live on. This was a transfer of expertise and trust, not just steel. A partnership forged through shared effort and mutual respect. The symbolic handshake between the highest-ranking officers sealed the pact, a gesture that spoke louder than words. The Abukuma, now under a new command, sat silently at the pier, a floating embassy of goodwill and cooperation. The ceremony was more than ritual. It was a declaration of partnership, a promise to stand together in the face of future challenges. The ship's journey was just beginning, its legacy expanding as it prepared to serve a new nation and new mission. The alliance between Japan and the Philippines had taken on new depth, strengthened by shared values and common goals. The Abukuma was now a cornerstone of that alliance, a testament to enduring friendship and cooperation. The moment was historic, the meaning profound, echoing far beyond the harbor to both nations' shores. Two navies, united by shared purpose, looked to the future with determination and hope. The ship was ready for its next chapter, carrying with it the dreams and aspirations of a new generation. The handover was complete, but the story was far from over. A new voyage had just begun. The JS Abukuma was the lead vessel of its class, a symbol of modern Japanese naval engineering and maritime strategy. This destroyer escort entered service in 1989, marking a new era for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. For over 30 years, it served as a workhorse of the fleet, designed primarily for anti-submarine warfare and the crucial protection of Japan's vital sea lanes, ensuring the safe passage of merchant vessels and supporting national security. Its distinctive silhouette became a familiar sight in Japanese waters, as it participated in countless drills, joint exercises, and international missions, always ready to respond to emerging threats. The Abukuma-class ships were renowned for being fast and agile, equipped with advanced sonar and electronic warfare systems that kept them at the forefront of maritime defense technology. They served as silent sentinels for Japan's economy, patrolling busy shipping lanes and safeguarding the nation's maritime interests. Constantly updated and meticulously maintained, the Abukuma was both reliable and versatile, training generations of sailors and shaping the future of the JMSDF. As newer, more advanced ships entered service, the Abukuma's frontline role gradually faded, but its value and legacy endured within the fleet. Rather than being scrapped, it was chosen for transfer, its capabilities and proven reliability still highly relevant for Allied navies. The ship's final mission for Japan would be its most diplomatic, serving as a cornerstone of a key Allies fleet and strengthening international partnerships. Its legacy would now extend across the sea, carrying with it decades of experience and tradition. The Abukuma story was far from over. Its journey would continue in new waters and under new command. It was about to begin anew, under a different flag, ready to serve and protect once more. The transfer of the JS Abukuma marks a shift in Japan's defense policy. Facing new regional challenges, especially from an assertive China, Japan is strengthening alliances. By providing the Abukuma, Japan helps the Philippines patrol its vast waters and secure its maritime interests. This move serves both nations. Japan's security depends on stable sea lanes, and the Philippines gains a vital asset. The transfer is a clear example of proactive peacebuilding. It deepens the strategic partnership between Tokyo and Manila, moving beyond economics into defense. The Abukuma is a symbol of trust and commitment. It paves the way for future cooperation, joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and more. This partnership is built for a new era of regional security. Together, Japan and the Philippines are stronger. The Abukuma brings the Philippine Navy a major technological upgrade. Its strength lies in anti-submarine warfare, with advanced sonar systems for detecting and tracking underwater threats. Armed with Harpoon anti-ship missiles, the ship can strike enemy vessels from afar. The Sea-Ram missile system and Phalanx CIWS provide layered defense against air and missile threats. The 76mm Oto Malera gun and ASROC anti-submarine rockets add versatility. The ship's helicopter deck extends its surveillance and rescue reach. Beyond combat, the Abukuma is a platform for maritime patrol and monitoring. Its sensors can track everything from fishing fleets to smugglers. For the Philippines, this multi-role capability is invaluable. The ship can hunt submarines, patrol contested waters, and conduct search and rescue, all from one platform. It's a force multiplier for the Philippine Navy. The Abukuma's arrival is a milestone for the Philippine Navy. For years, the fleet relied on aging vessels. Now, a modern warship signals a new era. The ship's advanced sensors and range will transform maritime patrols, especially in contested waters. It's a visible symbol of national pride and commitment to defense. The psychological impact is huge. Filipinos see their navy modernizing and standing tall. The Abukuma inspires a new generation to serve, strengthening the bond between the public and the military. It becomes a flagship for a navy in transformation. The ship's presence will be felt in the waters it patrols and in the hearts of the people. Under its new flag, the Abukuma defends not just territory, but national aspirations. It is a new guardian for a new age. Integrating the Abukuma into the Philippine Navy is no small feat. The ship's advanced systems require extensive training for sailors and technicians. Maintenance will be a challenge, demanding new supply chains and technical expertise. Developing new tactics and doctrine is essential to unlock the ship's full potential. The learning curve is steep, but the mood is optimistic. Japanese training and strong cooperation are helping the transition. Filipino sailors are known for adaptability and resourcefulness. The process will drive modernization across the Navy. The Abukuma is a catalyst for growth and transformation. The Abukuma's transfer is a strategic move in Indo-Pacific geopolitics. It strengthens the security alignment between Japan and the Philippines, both facing pressure from China. The ship's presence complicates Beijing's calculations and signals regional unity. The United States supports this cooperation, seeing it as a boost to collective security. The Abukuma strengthens the First Island chain and encourages similar partnerships. Other Southeast Asian nations are watching closely. This is deterrence through partnership, a new model for regional security. The Abukuma is more than a ship, it's a catalyst for collaboration. The story of the JS Abukuma's transfer is about more than military hardware. It's a ship's second life, a symbol of evolving partnership between Japan and the Philippines. Once adversaries, now allies, the two nations are united by shared values and interests. The Abukuma, now under a new flag, carries the legacy of its origins and the promise of a safer future. It's a bridge of steel and goodwill, connecting two island nations. The ship's journey is just beginning, as a guardian of the seas and a symbol of alliance. Cooperation, not conflict, is the way forward. The Abukuma sails on, defending not just waters, but hope and partnership. A new chapter for the Philippine Navy, and for regional security, has begun.